The fallen trees in Manila were cleared. Trans woman suffers swollen face after allegedly being punched by male motorcycle passenger. 6 minors rescued after brawl in Davao, 2 injured. And Philippine Stock Exchange Index peso edge higher as June inflation decelerates. Good evening, I'm Apolinario Ferdinand Ignatius Valencia, and this is Philippine Headlines. In Luzon, the fallen trees in Manila were cleared. The fallen trees along Lagos Nilad in Manila have been cleared following the severe weather that struck on the morning. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno Domagoso confirmed that the area is now fully passable to motorists after the fallen trees were removed. The traffic flow in the area has also returned to the normal following the prompt response of the concerned agencies. In Visayas, trans woman suffers swollen face after allegedly being punched by male motorcycle passenger in Calibo. A 24-year-old trans woman sustained swelling on the left side of her face after she was allegedly punched by a male passenger in Barangay Nalook in Calibo, Aklan shortly after 9 p.m. on July 7. According to the investigation, the victim gave the suspect a ride on her motorcycle after meeting him in New Washington. They were traveling toward crossing Briones Highway. While on the road, the victim reportedly became irritated by the suspect's behavior and decided to drop him off in Barangay Nalook. However, after getting off the motorcycle, the suspect allegedly suddenly punched the victim, striking the left side on her face. The victim immediately left the area of her motorcycle to avoid further confrontation. The victim is set to bring the incident before the barangay justice system for appropriate action. In Mindanao, the 6 minors rescued after brawl in Davao, 2 injured. 2 youths were injured while 6 minors were rescued by police following a brawl involving students and a group of youths in Barangay Alyungto in Davao City at around 4 p.m. on Monday. According to the initial investigation, a group of youths suddenly attacked a student who was walking home, triggering a commotion and a confrontation. The 2 injured victims were immediately taken to the Southern Philippines Medical Center or SPMC for medical treatment. Following a follow-up operation, police from the Sasa police station rescued 6 minors and turned them over to the City Social Welfare and Development Office or CSWDO for proper assessment and care. Police are continuing their investigation to determine the motive behind the incident and identify all individuals involved in the brawl. In the other news, celebrating the sweet success of Philippine cacao, DTI Sultan Kudarat marks World Chocolate Day. In celebration of World Chocolate Day on July 7, the Department of Trade and Industry or DTI Sultan Kudarat joined the nationwide observance with the theme The Philippine Cacao from Golden Bean to World-Class Chocolate. As part of the celebration, DTI Sultan Kudarat treated the public to free cups of sick weight, the locally made chocolate samples in front of the Tacloban City Hall compound, highlighting the richness and world-class quality of Philippine cacao. The sick weight and chocolate products were proudly prepared by Shera Cacao of Bagumbayan in Sultan Kudarat, showcasing the province's growing cacao industry and the craftsmanship of its local chocolate markers. Shera Cacao generated a total sales of 4,500 pesos from the mini product exhibit. More than 50 cups of sick weight were served by passers-by, spreading warmth, appreciation, and pride of locally produced cacao while promoting Sultan Kudarat as a source of premium Philippine chocolate. And our business update, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index peso edge higher as June inflation decelerates. The slowdown in June inflation helped lift the Philippine Stock Exchange Index or PSEI on Tuesday, while the peso found stability against the United States dollar or US dollar. The local bourse's main index rose 0.37% to 6,247.11 points. At the border, all shares rose by 0.11% to 3,392.86 points. However, most of the sectoral gauges finished the day in negative territory, led by holding firms 1.28% and trailed by property 1.8%. Industrial is 0.83% and mining and oil 0.42%. On the other hand, the services index rose 2.76% and financials by 0.14%. Volume reached 1.2 billion amounting to almost 5.7 billion pesos. Decliners read advances at 97 to 82, while 61 shares were unchanged. In a report, Field Stocks Research attributed the stock index's rise partly to the Philippine Statistics Authority's report on slowing domestic inflation, which dropped to 6.4% in June from 6.8% in the previous month. The decline was primarily driven by reduced fuel and food costs amid lower global oil prices. This positive development halted the local currency's decline, allowing it to close the trading day at 61.43 against the greenback, up from Monday's finish of 61.49. It opened the day stronger at 61.4 from the days ago 61.5. It traded between 61.45 and 61.39, bringing the day's average to 61.42. Volume rose to nearly 1.38 billion US dollar from the previous session's 876.75 billion US dollar. And that is Philippine Headlines this Wednesday, July 8, 2026. I'm Apolinario, Freddy Dignati si Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, Philippines. Abing kasadya.